Hello everybody, my name is Deku, and welcome back to MILGRAM. Thank you all so much for the support on this series, and all of the series, actually. I put up Hunter the Parenting Chapter 5.1 reaction. It got almost 100 views in only, a few hours, which is crazy when you remember not only how niche that show is, two, that it's a niche within that same show because it's an audio log and not a full chapter. And three, the fact that a lot of people start commenting on it and saying their theories as well. I also want to say thank you to the people that are supporting MILGRAM, because obviously that is currently the most popular thing on the channel. So, yes, I'm going to be absolutely continuing with that, as I am right now. But I just want to continue saying and giving you my thanks. Thank you all so much. Everything with the patrons and the memberships. We don't have any members yet. And everything along those lines. If you want to support me, I have memberships down below. They are very cheap, as low as 99 cents. Patreon is free as well, with paid tiers on top of that. And you get your name at the end of every single video. And then you also get to see it right here. Look, guys, look, see, it's the names of the people right there. Guys, look, it's the names of the people right there. And it's like scrolling. Wow, isn't that so cool? Yes, because I always want to make sure that you guys out there are given the proper gratitude that you deserve. So, now that we're 2 minutes into the video, we're going to keep going. Because the next, good lord, it's fucking 17 minutes long. Okay, whatever. I was planning on doing these in chunks anyway, and doing this throughout the rest of the night, instead of just sitting down and doing it all at once and expending all of my energy. So, let's get to this. Kazui's first voice drama, Gouging the Night. Oh, he's kind of a hunk, huh?
さて、どう出るかな。
待たせたな。囚人番号7番カズイ。
失礼するよ。
何？
悪いね。ちょっとばかし身柄を拘束させてもらうよ。
貴様。無礼だぞ。
まあまあ、痛くしないから暴れないで。
What did it? Hold on. I was not paying it. I was not paying attention. Sorry. What did he say?
7番カズイ。
Kazui.
失礼するよ。
何？
悪いね。ちょっとばかし身柄を拘束させてもらうよ。
貴様、無礼だぞ。
まあまあ、痛くしないから暴れないで。あれ。なんだいこれ。力が入らないね。
囚人番号7番カズイ。
What the fuck did he do? What did Kazui do? I want to take this moment to mention about how people were like, hey, don't expect just someone to be ultimately bad and evil. Everyone is very morally gray and complex. And that's why the whole guilty thing exists, is to show us morally gray characters and to ask if you can forgive them or not forgive them, even if they are guilty. But man, what did he try to put S in a chokehold or something or what? Because he lost all of his strength and he said, let this idiot restrain you. And he's talking about himself, right? Oh man, he feels like a very domineering man so far.
自分がやったことの意味が分かっているのか。これは重大な反逆行為だ。おい、 聞いているのかカズイ。
看守君に殴りかかろうとしたら拳がピタッと止まった。フータの証言から見えない壁のようなイメージを持っていたんだけどね。だからサブミッションならどうかと思ったんだけど、決めようとしたら途端に力が入らなくなった。
So he was just testing.
まるで俺自身が君を攻撃することを嫌がっているような。
僕も詳しくは知らない。囚人から監視への攻撃はできないとだけ聞いている。
I'm still curious. I wonder if that's like still a supernatural thing. Also, look at the hair. Check it. Look, check the hair. Look, look how fucking fluffy it is. Look how ooh. So it's so fluffy and like curly. I put product in it and everything just for you guys out there, girls out there. Because oh my god, yet again, here's the statistics. And while we're at it, here, did you know only this amount of you are subscribed? And it's like a fucking crazy amount of you.
いや、でも魔法みたいなバリアじゃないだけで、おじさん的には助かるね。まだ現実の路線で考えられる。
I like his voice actor.
そっちも
Makes me
前
want
つ
to
ばだけ
lower
ど、
my voice too.
催眠術みたいなものとか。
おい、
Yeah, something like hypnosis.
そんな
That's
こ
what I
と
was
は
thinking.
どうでもいい。そこに座れ、カズイ。
ああ、はいはい。
囚人風情が監視の僕を拘束しようとするなど思い上がりも甚だしい。許さないと即断してもいいん
I
だぞ。
wonder to try like using the word restrain is such a weirdly precise word to use. I'm wondering if what they're actually trying to say.
こっちは何か申し開きがあれば言ってみろ。
Kiro Miru.
ごめん。
ごめん。
ごめん。もともと監視君に危害を与えるつもりはなかったんだよ。何分こっちも情報 不足。
See? They used the word warden that time.
さ、安全に制圧していろいろこの監獄の情報を聞き出したかっただけさ。ほら、場合によってはみんなを連れて脱出しないといけないかもだし。一応おじさん最年長だからさ。監視君に武力が通じるかは検証し。
I'm the oldest, but you're also probably the strongest too. Look at you. You brolic big man.
ておかないと。
普通僕の目の前で言うか、そういうこと。
言っても大丈夫な子だと判断した。
舐められたものだな。
まあ、いやそうじゃない。気を悪くしないで。ま、これは推測なんだが、俺たちが君を攻撃できないように、君が俺たちを攻撃する手段もないと踏んでいるんだ。どうだい？痛い。
おい、どうした？攻撃できたぞ。
そういうことじゃないってば。まったく手が早い子だ。
はあ？なんだ、早く要点を言わねばもう一撃ビンタを食らわすぞ。
わかった。待っておくれ。
S being a typical fucking warden slash police slash penal enforcer, abusing the prisoners.
おそらく期間が決まった監視を目的としているからか、俺たちに致命的な危害を加える手段が用意されていないんじゃないかな。肉体的な罰則や拷問の類みたいなね。
That makes sense because one, they're a child, and it'd be actually, I was going to say, it'd be kind of impossible for a child to kill an adult, but then obviously a child has killed somebody or caused the death of somebody because Amane is there, and also Mahiru, I think her name is, the 16-year-old.
今君に害しようとした俺に何らかの処罰を加えているはずだ。 そしてさっきの口ぶりからするに
Also, I just realized that they're flipped this time. Usually, the prisoner is on the right side, but now the prisoner is on the left side. And S, they are on the right side.
君もこの状況のメカニズムを完全には理解していない。
Yeah, Jackalope.
何者かからの指示で動いているようだ。
何が言いたい？
つまり看守と囚人という立場に分かれているだけで、俺たちは情報が足りないまま役目を全うしているという意味でフェアだとも言える。
僕とお前たちがフェアだと？
ま、推測に過ぎないけどね。希望的観測も含めて看守君には俺の思惑を話しても大丈夫だと判断したってわけ。
しかしよく喋る男だな。
おっと、確かに若い子相手に長話、おじさんの良くない癖だ。
まあいい。お前の言うことはなかなか興味深い。確かに僕もミルグラムについて知らないことがあるのは事実。だが僕はこのミルグラムの看守で、お前は囚人だ。それに間違いはない。僕のやることは変わらず一つだ。さあ、囚人番号7番カズイ、尋問を始める。
なるほど、若いプロだね。ま、いろいろ教えてもらったし、こっちも付き合おうじゃないか。取り調べされるのは初めてで新鮮だ。改めて向原和井、39歳だよ。よろしくね、看守君。
お前たちは皆人殺しの囚人である。和井、お前も例外ではないな。
人殺しねえ。まあ否定はしないよ。
ほう、認めるんだな。
認める。少なくとも俺は自分を人殺しだと思っている。後悔もしてる。反省のしようはないけどね。
反省のしようがない。
それよりその話、一体どこが情報源なんだ？俺以外に俺を人殺しと捉える人間は数少ないはずだよ。
どういう意味だ？
例えば無罪放免になった人殺したちを集めてきて代わりに裁こうとしてるとか、そういう頭のおかしい連中かとも思ったんだけどね。俺のこれを人殺しとするならば、あまりにも解釈が広すぎる。
おいカズイ、今はお前が質問する時間ではない。
それに俺を人殺しと認識するにも俺について深く知る人物でなければ不可能だ。一体何者が俺たちを捉えているのか、謎だね。
どうでもいいし興味がない。僕はお前を許せるか許せないかだけ分かればいい。
おや、気にならないのかい？自分が誰の命令で動いているかもわからないままで。
不要だ。それに考えると調子が狂う。
そういうものかな。
いいから探偵ごっこはやめろ。不快だ。
はいはい。
カズイ、他の囚人との関係はどうだ？
ああ、いいと思うよ。心配しなくても皆仲良くやってる。若い子がストレスを抱えても仕方ないと思っていたけれど、うまいことバランスが取れてるね。
そこは誰に聞いても大体同じだな。囚人同士でいさかいなどは起きていないと。
それも今はってとこじゃないかな。何を考えているかわからない子もいる。そっちの出方次第でどうなるかわからないからね。監獄の環境が良すぎるのもあるね。 なんならずっとここへ住んでいたい子もいるんじゃない？なんでこんな環境が用意されてるのか。
おい、質問のたびにこっちから情報を引き出そうとするな。
バレたか。まあ許してよ。おじさん大人だからさ。少年少女たちのために少しでも情報を持って帰らないと。
お前も指導と同じだな。気に入らん。余裕ぶって。大人というのはみんなそうなのか？
指導君もそうだった？まあ彼は本当に冷静で余裕なんじゃないの？肝っ玉も座ってそうじゃない。
お前は違うのか？ずっとヘラヘラしてるように見えるが。
そう見えるのかい？そいつはよかった。
何がいいものか。
What's good about it? Yeah.
気に入らないな。自分をこう見せようという意識が確立した笑顔だ。他人からの印象で逆算された嘘が張り付いたような顔をしている。
これはなかなか手厳しい。
これは
怖くないわけじゃないよ。俺だって。
黙れ。
でも俺は年長者の責任もあるしね。こういう異常事態の中でも少年少女の前でうろたえ。
It's really interesting that he's using the term shonen, I think, is what I'm catching him say, which, from what I know, is usually in reference to young men or young boys, right? Not just children overall.
変えるわけにはいかないじゃない。ま、大人は常に本音を隠してても笑顔でいる必要があんのよ。君。
I mean, that's a very common kind of idea with, like adulthood and the like, separate from like childhood, which is something that I've never really agreed with. I've never agreed that like you need to be different than a child when you become an adult. Obviously, maturity as a person and, you know, in body, right? But that doesn't mean you have to like automatically gain this strange not self-actualized, but like this strange like sense of authority and the like that comes with like adulthood or and things like that.
たち若者に失望されないようにね。
そうか。
嘘が張り付いてると言われればそうかもね。悲しいことに嘘が上手くなんのよ。大人になるとね。
大人ね。
君にはバレてしまうんだな。
Mysterious power.
もしかしたら不思議な力があるのかもしれないね。
なあ、カズイ。
なんだい？
それも嘘だな。
え？
弱みを見せてこちらの心をほどこうとする。それも大人とやらのテクニックか。
何を言っているんだい？
その笑いをやめろ。不快だ。
おいおい、一体どうしたって言うんだ？
そうやって痛みなく負けたふりが上手くなるのが大人か。それでうまくやってこれたか。
Yeah, it's called rolling with the punches, right? Like you just take it, right? Just because you are in pain does not mean you have to react a certain way to it.
見せるための
Take it from an autistic who has like no pain tolerance or like has like all the pain tolerance in the world, right? I'm Timmy Tough Knuckles over here.
バミを用意している。それに騙されるやつもいるか。なるほどなるほど。長く生きるとそういうことができるようになるんだな。わかるぞ。お前の嘘が人を殺したな。まああくまで推測だがな。
異種返しのつもりかな。
どうだ。
まあそれも
Weirdly enough, like whenever I see S talking to a prisoner, especially with Kazui in this case, it feels like a JoJo fight. Where it's purely like ideology and like they're constantly like walking around each other, never telling the whole truth, never saying too much. Like it's a battle of personality instead of like truths and the like, and I love that.
否定はしない。大人ってそういうもんなんだよ。
大人をお前の弱さの理由にするなよ。見苦しい。この場所においてはお前が大人でも子供でも関係ない。ミルグラムは
Yeah,
お前自身を
exactly.
どこまでも見つめて逃がさない。
なるほどね。
なるほど。
君の言う通りかもしれない。
I love Japanese words.
深い傷をつけないように受け身を取ることばかり上手くなっていく。
なるほど。The original line doesn't use any pronouns or gender terms. I'm assuming he's talking about a woman based on the MV. Yeah, that's right. That's my lies that killed her. And even now, I still haven't changed. Based on the MV.
確かに俺の嘘があいつを殺した。そして今も俺は何も変われていない。違うな。こう生まれてしまったからには変われない。だが、俺の
That's interesting that they brought that up about being born that way. Because we've talked about it already on this channel about the concept of being born good, born neutral, born evil, made good, made into neutrality, and the like, right? I believe all 6 of those options are possible. Because it's not one of those things where I believe just because one thing is true, it must mean that the other is true. Right? Because I forget what that actual term is called, where just because I say one thing is true means that the other one has to be true. Which in of itself can be kind of like contradictory. But based on the idea that people can be born with some sort of inherent ability or disability, right? Nothing that truly overly defines them or defines supremacy in a way, obviously, because that just can't happen. That doesn't happen. Well, actually, it can happen, right? I mean, some people can be born with good genes that make them good for swimming. Look at Michael Phelps, right? Like, he's not good just because he trained really hard. He did, but he was also given a leg up that then boasts and bolsters that same, like, ability to be a good swimmer, right? So if that is possible, to where somebody can be born physically different than something that makes them better at something, then it could be a possibility that you can be born mentally one way as well. Because, well, at the end of the day, the brain is physical. It's a thing. It is just as physical as the size of Michael Phelps' flipper feet, right? Or his abnormally large wingspan, or his ability to burn, or for his body to, like, resist, what was it called? The, like, acidic buildup in his muscles and the like, and push past that, right? So just the same way that someone can be born that way, someone can also be born bad, right? Whether that be due to internal, like, wiring, but there is also the idea of the material conditions around them that bolsters that, or even course corrects it as well. Or even in the case of being made neutral, someone is born with, you know, a sense of sociopathy or even lack of empathy or something along those lines due to maybe their brain was wired differently, or just something is off. Maybe it's not something that we truly understand yet with neuroscience and the like, and how the brain works, because humans are so crazy complicated. in just that way, especially down to the thing that defines us, and that is personality and intelligence and how the brain defines us and the quote-unquote soul without it even being the true soul. Then that could possibly be made into neutrality or even sculpted into something else, right? I genuinely believe that. I do believe that all of these things play a factor, but just because one thing happens does not mean that that's the only way it can happen. So whenever we see here with Kazui, who says that he was born this way, maybe that's true. But the conditions around him bolstered that and continued to allow that to propagate instead of course correcting.
の気持ちも知らずに知った風な口を聞くなよ。子供が。
はじめまして、向原和井。ようやくお前と目が合った気がするよ。よろしく。僕はエスタ。ミルグラムの監視をしている。
おしゃれな言い回しするね。まあ、後悔しないようにね。こういう付き合いは痛みを伴うぜ。
構わないさ。お前らと痛み合うのが僕の仕事だからな。
うん、プロだね。
You really are a pro.
人の罪を除くというのはそれくらいの覚悟のいることなんだろうさ。
Come now, prisoner number 7. Makuhira. Fuck!
なんだい。
尋問終了の時間だ。惜しいな。
Come now, prisoner number 7. Kazui, sing me your sins.
今からが本番だったのに。
助かった。こっちはお腹いっぱいだよ。
そうだ。
Gouging the night.
さっき。俺の気も知らずにと言ったな。
まあ改めて言われると恥ずかしいね。子供相手にそんなこと言っちゃって。
安心するがいい。今からお前。
Is it really embarrassing if the child in question like understands what you're saying? It's only embarrassing if you're like saying it to a toddler and they got no fucking clue what you're saying.
の気を知りに行く。
心象を歌と映像にする。ね。そっか。
そういうことだ。
I always imagine that whenever like the machine turns on, that they're put into the fucking the evil within chair thing, and the thing comes on their head.
監視君。
なんだ。
知っての通り、俺はこういう性格でさ。自分のことをまともに人に話すことができないんだ。図体だけは大きいのにめめしいとこあんだよね。
自虐には興味がない。
今この状況になって思うことがある。俺は隠してきた俺自身の罪を、弱さを。
What did he say there? The fucking subtitles got fucked up.
誰かに無理やり暴かれることを心のどこかで期待していたのかもしれない。
カズイ。
どうだい？大人って不器用だろう？
うるさい。お前が不器用なだけだ。
黙れ。
手厳しいね。だけど悪くない。
囚人番号7番。カズイ。さあ、お前の罪を歌え。
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sapphics, follow me.
また会える呪いが腕を縛る。また念が。
What the fuck are the subtitles so big?
したんだあなたの心が変わってくれたらなんてありえない思いは浮かんで消える
He's such a loser. In like an adorable way. So far.
確かめて苦しむならばこのままであなたのそばにいて笑い合い
Let me guess, he's like in his 40s,
手を
huh?
並べてこの距離が幸せのミスリードどこで間違えたのか初めからだろう
A green
ま
apple.
た会える呪いが胸を縛るまたねが終わりって聞こえた気がしたんだあなたの心が変わってくれたらなんてありえない正しさを教えてよ嘘に
God damn, these fucking... They're so esoteric. It's kind of hard to keep up with what they're trying to say. Half.
試したり触れてみたりもあなたには伝わらないだろうなはみ出した恋というでしょわかるからいつも通りでいいよあれこれ思い出すこと消せたらな今までの時間が傷をつけて気持ちの明かりは揺れることを選んだ隠し続けるのを不幸と呼ぶなら言葉一つもあなたには届かない会える呪いが胸を縛るまたねが終わりって聞こえた気がしたんだあなたの心が変わってくれたらなんてありえない正しさを教えてよ嘘に染まった思いは浮かんで消えるきっと君と変わらないままお前はバカだって笑い合って知らない方がいいことだらけ僕よだらけずっと前に諦めたのに今になってなんで声を上げるの知らない方がいいことだらけ臆病をかけただけ確かめて苦しむならばこのままであなたのそばにいて笑い合い肩を並べてこの距離が幸せのミスリード
Fucking weird, dude. Oh, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so first off, let's mention that based on what he said in his audio drama about how he can't change how he is, right? Very fucking, self-deprecation, kind of, feeling sorry for yourself, right? Saying that you can't change. But everyone can change. It just means if you are willing to or not, right? Genuinely everyone can change. I believe that. But it all comes down to the person. You cannot force somebody to change, right? And that is why some people don't change and can't change, because they are the only thing getting in their own way. And all this stuff about the heart and how he... so it seems like he had a wife. Look, he has a ring on his finger and everything. But what happened? And also, this is very funny because he looks like he's at like a masquerade, right? That he was wearing a mask. So maybe his lies / the lack of truth or realization caused him to get a divorce, and maybe that caused her to kill herself, maybe? Because it seems, because again, throughout this entire video, there's always this distance between them, right? Maybe they met in a bar, and then there's this green apple. Hold on. Cracking out my book of symbols. All right, cracking open another one. Apple. Infamous as the first fruit that Eve gave to Adam, a symbol of sexual awakening, is one of the things that it says here about apples. But specifically green apples, I do not know. There's a fuck. But again, I guess it could represent like maybe nourishment, the bearing of fruit, right? Of something coming into their own. It could also represent adulthood, of becoming from a seed like a child, such as S, then to a fully grown apple, as Kazui is now an adult. So interesting. The scales of my heart has decided to sway. If continuing to hide is called unhappiness, not even one word would get to you. The curse of reuniting you puts a dagger in my heart. She has to be dead. She's gotta be dead. And then there's the mask that is shattered, and he's alone. And he looks so tired. Like something happened. It was not by his own hand that something happened, but he blames himself for it, so therefore he committed it. Ah, damn. Oh, fuck the first trial, dude. Just give me fucking answers. Just tell me. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm trying to do something a little bit different with this episode where I do only one trial and one audio log. So let's save Amine, because I'm pretty sure she's the next one, right? Yep, she's the next one. There's 2 more after this? I didn't even realize that. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, leave a like down below, and while you're down there, leave a like. And let me know what you thought of Kazui and like your interpretation and everything, because I do think that one of the good things for like uploading these, at least with Kazui and Amine separately, will be allowing people to really talk about how age plays into it, right? With 2 different videos, one with the youngest and one with the oldest. So there's a lot of discussion to be had there, instead of where the past ones can be done kind of at the same time. 2 separate videos can allow for that. And if you want to see me like upload both of the videos together, like as one on top of this, then let me know as well, and I'll probably do that too. If you want to support me, I have a Patreon down below, as well as memberships. I've already talked about that in the beginning. If you join, you get your name at the end of the episode, and you join the Ultimate Pirate Fleet. You're already on the crew, but do you have a position on the fleet? It does not require money. All it requires is your dedication to it. So, thank you. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you to the Ultimate Fleet, aka the members and patrons: Saline, Peachy Bun, Sleepy Sheepy, Lola Bartazal, Bell, Finch R, Emanali, Lily McMillan, Another Dragon, Henri, Moonze W, Andrew Ortega, Yoan, Ariana Henry, Helen, Angel313, Miles Morales, Shira, and Test. If you wish to hear your name and see it at the end of every video, you can do so by supporting me over on Patreon and through the memberships through the links in the description down below. It makes you a part of the Ultimate Pirate Fleet. But then again, you've already heard the outro of this video. Thank you.